All this week on the Willis Report, Gerri is doing a user's guide to taxes. Failing IRS amid tax code changes. It's tax season, and 28% of us are filing last minute. Gerri is here now with some last minute tax advice. What do you got for us?
Hey, Adam, good to see you. Well, it's not going so great so far, what's going on with taxes. Even John Koskinen, who runs the IRS, says that so far it's been a pretty shoddy, pretty poor, pretty punk season. And that's because the IRS is only answering about 40% of the calls to the service. They're supposed to be there for us. They're supposed to be giving us the right information. Unfortunately, they're just not getting the job done. Koskinen calls it crummy service. They're also responsible for implementing Obamacare, and that's not going well either. In fact, 52% of Obamacare recipients, the people who are getting the subsidies, have overpaid, or actually they've underpaid, and now they owe the government money. They're not going to get refunds, or they're going to have to stroke a check to the government. Not too happy about that. The IRS responsible for implementing some 47 tax law changes, believe it or not, for Obamacare. A long way to go, and we've just got like a week and a couple of days until tax day.
I think it's 9 days until April 15th. So let me ask you the obvious question. Is there any chance there will be some kind of tax simplification anytime soon? I know 7.5 million people who may wind up owing because of their Obamacare subsidies would like some kind of simplification.
I think you can pretty much forget about that, right? 4 million words in the tax code itself, millions and millions of other words written by experts trying to explain the tax code to folks. It's 5 times longer than the Bible, 4.5 times longer than the complete works of Shakespeare. Think about it. And if you sit down to read it, you're never going to understand it. Even you, Adam Shapiro, you're so smart. So arcane, the wording is so difficult to understand. People just struggle with it. If you do find yourself owing money and you would rather pay yourself, you can also always open an IRA, set aside $5,500 for your retirement savings instead of giving it to Uncle Sam.
Failed algebra, had to repeat it, and I have an accountant do the taxes. Thank you very much, Gerri. All the best to you.
Most welcome.
Gerri Willis, a user's guide to taxes this week on the Willis Report, weekdays at 5 p.m. Eastern.